I'm Sally Mills of Lavolta and Lavolta Principles, and welcome to Digital Bullets 2010. We've asked some industry experts to share their thoughts on issues and developments in the digital industry. We've given each person 20 seconds to answer those questions, or else they get the chop. So we'll be broadcasting a sizzling digital bullet on a regular basis. One question answered with many different points of view. Hope you enjoy. What do you think the main benefits of the National Broadband Network will be to Australia? Will it make us more innovative, more productive, better educated? Will it give Australia any genuine international competitive advantages?
Absolutely, on all fronts. It's going to make a massive difference to society, the entire country. It's probably a bit too early and probably a bit rash to try to sort of work out the absolute details of how it's going to affect things. Obviously in health, remote sensing, and whole areas that we don't traditionally sort of think of in terms of digital at the moment, beyond the entertainment sector. But I always love paraphrasing Vinter Cerf, who said that the majority of things we will do and use on the internet have not been invented yet.
I think for many it's going to mean faster BitTorrent. For the rest of Australia, I'm not so sure. It's so early in the piece that I think it's premature to sort of speculate on what NBN will provide.
NBN will make us more productive and hopefully make us more innovative too. I think as a country we are fairly innovative on a global scale, and having that core basis of technology or that base supply will really assist, just as electricity back in the start of last century made a whole bunch of people creating appliances and other things to do with it. People start being innovative and tinkering around with things that they can start plugging into their wall or getting through wireless through the high-speed connections.
I think it will broaden the range of people that are actually talking about how to use digital as part of their marketing communications. It'll broaden out beyond just media and marketing into e-health, e-business, e-education. And I think already there's people overseas looking at how we're rolling it out in this country. So all that attention, I think, is great.
For Australian SMEs to become globally competitive, they need to have fast access and cheap access to the internet. So it's critical it happens, but 43 billion, a lot of money.
The great thing about having the new National Broadband Network will be bigger pipe. Bigger pipe equals more information, which means that as a marketer we can push more information to consumers, and as a consumer they can actually consume more information. So it's a win-win benefit for everyone.
The National Broadband Network is desperately needed in Australia. We have relatively slow connection speeds at very high cost. Having it will, I think, enable us to transact business more effectively and efficiently. Does it provide any global advantage? No. But at least it gets us up to date with the rest of the world.
I don't think the NBN in and of itself is anything fantastic. We literally are talking about pipes. There's no doubt that the pipes we have here in Australia are lagging behind, particularly when you look at our Asian neighbours. But in and of itself, it's just infrastructure. And we love it, and I love the fact that we're investing. But in and of itself, it doesn't really do much.
I think there are certain areas, not only from a business perspective, but also from a consumer and from a societal perspective, that there will be benefits in terms of e-learning, e-health, e-education, and areas such as that. So overall I think it's a great thing for Australia.
I'm pretty sceptical that it's going to have a sea change effect in Australia, and I think the main reason for that is the expense to the average Australian. I think within the home the main change will be IPTV, but for businesses the main benefits I think will be seen in rural Australia and small home businesses who will sort of finally have access to reliable and fast broadband, so both for video conferencing and for providing services over the web.
I think it will come down to whether or not they cap the data and what the pricing will be. It needs to be competitive, and they need to allow unlimited amounts of volume. Otherwise there's no point. What's the point in having speed if you can't use it?
I'm not sure the NBN's going to make any difference to anybody beyond those country people that are paying too much for slow internet connections. I mean, they'll get a faster internet connection and they'll use it for the stuff that the rest of us use the internet for, but I don't see it transforming the country at all. It's just faster and better internet access.
I think the National Broadband Network is probably the most underestimated bit of infrastructure that's ever been conceived in the history of this country. National Broadband Network, we can see benefits right now through education, health, internet TV, internet telephony, whole raft of things. But I think it's the things that we don't even know that are going to really drive value into this country.
Well, I think one of the main benefits is going to be price for consumers. So the fact that you've got a network out there that's going to be regulated and able to deliver a range of services, not just broadband, but IPTV, pay TV and telephony, is going to be fantastic. Cost of business going down, I think. More competitive environment will lead to greater innovation. Will it help education? Maybe, but I think the big benefit for Australia is going to be in lowering those telecommunications bills.